Okay, as usual, you guys, I was editing this video. It was a 47-minute long video. And of course, when I went to save it, I had no storage. So I went on a deleting rampage and then I went to save it and it's like, you're missing clips, but it started saving it anyway. And then it saved and it was only 30 minutes. So I have no clue what is missing from this video. So if you feel like you're missing context for anything, just know that there are 17 rogue minutes that are not in this thing. So I don't know. I'll try to do a better job with the next one. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. Andrea Glass, IFBB Fitness Pro. This is the Chasing the Olympia series. We are trying to get an Olympia qualification. So I just came off of Emerald Cup Natural, where I qualified for Ben Wieters because I won that. Love that for myself. And now I'm in my Olympia qualifier prep for Legion Sports Fest and Adela Garcia, which is the weekend after that. So anyway, I left off my last video literally like this morning. I was getting ready for this trip that I'm on right now. I'm headed to Bakersfield for my older brother's birthday party. All the food is packed. Of course, it is my first time getting to use it. I was actually about to pick it up, but it's a lot heavier than I thought it was. First time getting to use my Emerald Cup like lunchbox backpack thing. It's so cool. But today is my first test. So if you've been watching the series, obviously I said, my Legion prep has to be perfect as I can make it. Now I've already had to miss a little bit of cardio just because, again, husband's out of town, which makes, being able to be at the gym doing my cardio or whatever a little bit more challenging because I'm a solo parent. That's what people call it, solo parenting. So anyway, but diet wise, I have been perfect for the last 4 days or however long we've been back on this plan. But today is the first test. We have a lot going on in May. Okay. So tonight is my older brother's birthday party. Sunday is Mother's Day. We're doing a Mother's Day brunch. I will be packing food, or I don't know where we're doing brunch. Like if we're going to brunch somewhere where I can legitimately order, like, okay, can I get this chicken and salad, or if we're going somewhere that I can order something that is going to be prep friendly, then I will do that. But if I need to bring meals, I will bring meals. I packed enough to do so. Then I'm going to see Aurelia's show, Legally Blonde. I don't imagine that will be a big deal. The main thing is just when you're at things, you want to buy stuff from the snack bar and stuff. But I don't think that's really going to be a test. So that's all just this weekend. Next weekend, I have an event at work, but again, I think I should be fine at that. I'll have meals with me. The weekend after that is my daughter's birthday party, and mine and Ruben's anniversary is 2 days before. Actually, her birthday party is on our anniversary. So we have our anniversary, we have Reagan's birthday party. Now, Ruben and I are both in prep, so our anniversary, we're going to be in tilapia and vegetables, but Reagan's birthday party. And then I have the show. So it's just a lot going on, a lot of tests, but I feel good about my ability to stay on because I am so locked in and I know what's on the line, and I got so close last year. And I just think of I've made comments before, for instance, when we went to, I think, Van Pro, they gave me the Biscoff cookies on the plane, which is so funny because Reagan calls them the airplane cookies. They gave me the Biscoff cookies on the plane, and sometimes I eat them, sometimes I don't. I did not eat them this time, but at Van Pro, I remember I ate them, and I was like, if that little pack of cookies, if that's the thing that's stopping me from winning, then I was probably not going to win anyway. But I just think of how many of those 1 millimeter decisions I made. It's no, it's not just this one pack of Biscoff cookies. It's this pack of Biscoff cookies, and then it's finishing the crust on Reagan's pizza, and then it's finishing one of her nuggets from Chick-fil-A, and then it's just one extra little swipe of the spoon on the peanut. No, this one decision isn't going to change your outcome, but how many of these little decisions are you making? And so now I'm just going the other way. Andrea, every single decision matters, and you are going to treat every decision like it matters. So anyway, I'm just locked in because, again, I came so close last year, and I just wonder would I have qualified for the Olympia last year if I would have had less of those decisions that took me away from my goals. I even just think of Arizona. I think I lost Arizona by 1 point. All I needed to do was rank one rank higher. I didn't even have to rank one rank higher in physique. I just needed one judge to rank me higher. I just needed one more point. I could have still got fourth in prejudging at Arizona, but if I would have gotten fourth, what was the points? 3, 6, 9, 12. So Janine got a 9 and I got a 12. If Janine would have gotten a 10 and I would have gotten an 11, I would have won that show. I just needed one more point. So it's like, Andrea, that one pack of Biscoff cookies, that one thing, that could have been you going to the Olympia this year or last year. So anyway, all that to say, today is the first test and I am going to pass. I feel very confident in my ability to do that. So anywho, I'm like still 2 hours out of my drive. I've been on the road for about 90 minutes. I still got about 2 hours to go. Like I said, all my meals and everything is packed. I still have 2 meals to go, like to eat. And then I just have like the rest of this protein shake, which I'm going to put in a coffee probably in a couple hours, just so that I can have like, so I can be at the party and be able to have a beverage, which is going to be coffee, be able to have a beverage and not feel like I want something else. I mean, obviously I can have water, I can have a Diet Coke or whatever, but I like coffee better. So anyway, that's all, y'all. This thing is tired. She's been asking me, are we almost there for the last hour? I'm like, no, girl, we are not even close. Like, don't ask. So she finally went to sleep. So anyway, we'll see. See you at the party. So we got to my brother's birthday party. Taco truck. I'm just getting protein. I'll film it once I get inside. Okay, so got my tacos. Grandma, say hi. Say hi. She's like, these are my grandparents. Say hi, T-Bone. Carol, say hi to my vlog. Emily, say hi to my vlog. So they got the little 40, the bar, and there's all sorts of stuff over there. Cornhole. My brother's over there somewhere. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Ooh la la. Stick your head in hot lava. Coconut trees. Y'all, look at me. I stayed up way too late.
I get it.
Yeah, you stayed up late. Look at this girl. She's in my shirt. That's my shirt that I wore last night. I passed the test.
And guess what?
What?
I took the cupcake in the bed.
Yes, I brought her cupcakes from the party and she took them in the bed. Anyway, I stayed up way too late. I passed the test. I did not drink. I did not go off my plan. But y'all, I stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning. This is do I even have lashes on? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so me and Reagan are walking to the breakfast area just to see what's over there, actually, because my mom was like, oh, we want to go to breakfast if anybody wants to go. So I'm like, gonna go see if they have egg whites here, or like hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, they do have a pool here. Gonna see if they have hard-boiled eggs, and see what else is in here. Okay, we're back. Breakfast was out of hard-boiled eggs, and their breakfast closes in like 5 minutes. So like they weren't gonna make more or like bring more. I mean, maybe they would have. I just wasn't about to ask. At the time, with 10 minutes left of breakfast, I wasn't gonna ask for them to put out new food. I just figure if you come in within the last 15 to 20 minutes of breakfast, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So I saw that they had hard-boiled eggs. I'm taking off my lash glue because I peeled those lashes off because I realized my eyes are puffy because of allergies. My eyes are so itchy, so I might have been like rubbing my eyes in my sleep last night. So anyway, I did get a coffee, put my protein in it. My mom wants to go to breakfast, so I am going to, well, first I'm gonna ask her what's the tea, where are you guys trying to go? But pretty much any breakfast place I can order egg whites. So actually I have whole eggs on my plan, so I can order eggs. And then depending on when we go, because my little brother went to the gym early this morning. He's on East Coast time. He was like, I'm up and at him. He texted me, do you still want to go to the gym? By the time I responded, he was already there. Anyway, so I don't know if we're waiting for him to finish or if we're just going. If we're waiting for him to finish, I'm about to be like, Reagan, come sit with me in the gym at this hotel so I can at least do cardio until we go. If we're just going to go, I'm just going to go to breakfast and then I will leave her with the fam while I go lift and do cardio. Oh my goodness, you guys, these eyes. It's been a long time since I've had bags like this. That's crazy. And I just knew when I opened my eyes, I could feel that my eyes were puffy. So again, I don't know if that's from a lack of sleep or maybe, like I said, maybe I was rubbing my eyes in my sleep because they were very itchy this morning, which is why I took off my lashes. Anyway, I look good. I didn't bring posing suit. I didn't bring heels. So I can't properly pose, but I did something in the mirror. I look good, obviously. I stayed on my plane yesterday. So anyway, Ruben's calling me, so I gotta go. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday, May 10th. Okay, so we had breakfast this morning. I went to breakfast with my mom, my two grandmas, and my two, sorry. Oh, let me turn off these directions. Okay, so went to breakfast. I ordered 2 eggs and a little ham steak thing, and just had water and coffee. Then we came over to my brother's house. He's out golfing. He's like out and about all day long. He's golfing. He's going to a Lil Wayne concert tonight. Lil Wayne in Bakersfield. And I looked up tickets. I said, I'm trying to go to Lil Wayne concert tonight. But I'm not actually trying to go to Lil Wayne tonight. But it's Lil Wayne and Juvenile. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so my sister-in-law is at the house with the girls. So we all just went over there. I basically dropped off Reagan, and now I'm headed back to my hotel to grab my clothes. And then I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work on my routine a little bit. Just probably honestly 10-15 minutes, not a long time at all, just enough because the show is coming up. We're 3 weeks out, and so I need to be able to run a full out very soon. So I'm going to work on some stuff for 15-20 minutes. Then I'm going to lift back and shoulders, and then I will probably, depending on how long that takes me, I don't want to be gone forever. They're fine without me, but also I rarely get to see my grandma. So my dad's mom is in town, my little brother is in town. They both live on the East Coast. I don't get to see them that often, so I kind of have nothing but time, but also I want to spend time with them. So I don't want to be at the gym for 3 hours, right? I don't want to be at the gym even for 2.5 hours. 2 is really the limit for me right now. So run some skills, back and shoulders, and then however much time I feel okay, I'll spend a little bit of time on cardio. I'll do that. And then we have cardio equipment at the hotel. I can do cardio equipment at the hotel tonight, kind of once the night is over. So I'll just do the rest with that. So I might do 25 now. I normally do 45 post-workout, or I'm supposed to do 45 post-workout, 25 at the end of the day, but I might do 25 post-workout and 45 at the end of the day. We're all gonna find out together, right? But yeah, I feel good. I should have brought a posing suit and heels so I could pose in the hotel, but I didn't. So I just posed in my bare feet, in my underwear. I look as good as I did yesterday. Don't know how much I weigh. I'm gonna weigh myself at the hotel or at the gym, but I also now have already eaten. I've already had a coffee, at least 30 ounces of water. It doesn't really matter, but I just want to see what I weigh. But yeah, I was looking at videos from right before the Arnold. I am so much leaner than I was coming into the Arnold. It's crazy because in photos, it is hard to see the difference. The side-by-side photos, you can see the difference, but it's not wow, you are so much leaner in this photo. But in videos and in real life, it is a large difference of how much leaner I am now compared to the Arnold. So I'm very excited to get, again, 2 more weeks of grinding hard, and then peak week, drop a little bit of water and tighten up, fill up. I'm just really excited to see what I'm going to look like on the stage at Legion. Again, it's going to be competitive, so I'm not saying I'm going to go kill everybody, because I think everybody's looking good. Anya, y'all better be watching out for her. Anya looks good. So anyway, I think everybody's going to look good, and so I'm just excited to see where I'm going to stand looking at what will be a personal best. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go change, work out, and I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, so made it to the gym. Rise Arctic Berry. This flavor is not available everywhere. So I actually had already bought a C4 at 7-Eleven, but I only had less than half of it. Just because I just hadn't finished it yet. But then, I've talked about this before, but usually once I get to the gym, I'm not drinking the energy drink anymore. If I haven't finished it by the time I got to the gym, I'm probably not gonna finish it just because it starts to get warm and whatever. And then I need to be drinking my water. So I only drank probably a third of it and left it in the car. And then I got inside of this gym and saw they had this flavor of Rise. And I was like, well, drink a third of the C4, a third, maybe half of the Rise, and that'll get us a little bit of caffeine. That'll get us enough caffeine. But I just want to taste it. But it's pretty good. It's blueberry flavor, which doesn't really taste like blueberry. If I didn't know what flavor it was, I wouldn't even be able to tell you what flavor it is. It's just a sweet, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you what flavor it is. It is not blue raspberry. I hate blue raspberry flavored anything. Blue raspberry is not a flavor. I don't know what it is, and I don't like it. but this is not that. So it's pretty good, and it's cold. But again, I'm only gonna drink a little bit of it, and then I have to start drinking water. So I'm in this room. I've actually done a full out in this room before, like last year, whenever we came to Bakersfield for something before I was competing. I'm not gonna run a full out, but again, I am gonna work some skills for a little bit. It's 2:05. It's already been like 40 minutes since I left my sister-in-law's house, so I really don't want to be here for a long time. So to be honest, I'm probably just gonna run these skills for a little bit, do a quick lift and like 30 minutes of cardio, and then I have to be back there by 3:30. Like nobody has set that time on me, but I just don't want to be gone all day. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of YouTube. Maybe let's say 4. Okay, 2 hours from this moment right now is when I want to be at the house. I brought my meals with me, like my post-workout meal, and then the next meal after that, because I assume I'm just gonna be hanging out at the house. So I can go straight from here to the house. Okay, so just lifted. I did a few supersets. I think I did 3 supersets, back and shoulders. It was pretty fast. And now I'm just on the stairs. I'm just gonna do probably 20 minutes, and then I'm just gonna do the rest tonight. It's already 3 o'clock, so I just don't want to be out all day. I want to go hang out with my family, eat something, and rest, and I'll come back and do cardio later. But I feel good. I look good. Like I said, the level of leanness from now, like from Arnold to now, is so much different. Like you guys can't, well, you can see just when I do that. I don't think I was getting striations or vascularity in my shoulders. Like, I mean, obviously I just worked out, but like not just from just bringing up my arms, right? Like I would get it maybe in the middle of a lift. But I posed for 2 seconds, literally, like front pose, back pose. I'll post those. And I look good and I feel good. I cannot believe we're 3 weeks out. Like my countdown literally says 21 days. And I feel ready. I feel good. Obviously, I still want the 3 weeks. Like I can use the 3 weeks, but I'm just saying I feel like mentally and physically, mostly mentally, I'm exactly where I want to be. Because I actually was just watching Amber P Beauty. I was actually just watching her vlog yesterday, and she was talking about how she was mentally drained, and she's like, you know, being mentally exhausted is so much harder than being physically exhausted. Being physically exhausted, you can go take a bath, you can go sleep, you can get a massage. Like it's very easy to remedy physical exhaustion, but mental exhaustion, I just feel like there's so many more moving parts and variables and things. So anyway, all that to say is I'm glad I'm in a physical good spot, but even if I weren't, we could remedy that very quickly. But I'm more glad that I'm in a good mental spot where I feel like I am on top of my stuff. Obviously I'm suffering, I'm hungry, I'm tired, but I mentally feel very strong, very locked in. To be honest, I don't really feel like that a lot. Like I normally feel good, like excited, but I also normally feel very worried and all that stuff. And I think just when I had that like eureka moment, I just stopped worrying. Yes, I still want to win. Yes, I still want to do well. Yes, I do have my eye on some of these competitors. Well, I uninstalled Instagram. But yes, there are people that I'm like, ooh, you know, I already mentioned Anya is looking really good, and I'm like, she could be a problem for me, but I'm not worried, which is so different for me. So anyway, that's all. I'm gonna pick up the pace on this just a little bit. My heart rate's 141. I guess I don't really need to. I'm gonna finish and go hang out.
Can you say hi?
Good morning, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I am leaving Target. So me and my brother, so family went to breakfast this morning. Then we all went over to my brother's house, and then me and my little brother, we just had to run to the store. I had to come to Target and just get random stuff. And then I ended up getting, like, refilling a lot of my makeup stuff that I just basically ran out of eyeliner. I was out of lip liner for the show. I need a new tinted moisturizer. Like, I just was like, well, they're having this little deal or whatever. It's like spend $30 on beauty, get a $5 gift card. And I've been, like, putting off getting these things because I'm like, I don't really need it right now. But I was like, I actually do need these things. And so while there's a gift card sale or whatever, I'm just going to do that now. So that's pretty much actually all I got besides like a toothbrush for Reagan right now. Let's see, breakfast. I did not stay on point. I mean, I stayed close. I'm sure my macros are fine, but I ordered steak and eggs at breakfast, and then I ate like the country potatoes. So normally I have 2 eggs, I have an English muffin, I'm supposed to have tri-tip for one of my meals. Like, so I pretty much am like, okay, I can check off the tri-tip. I already ate the tri-tip. I can check off the eggs like I always do. I ate potatoes instead of an English muffin. I didn't eat the whole serving at all. And so I still feel like I am fine and on track. Obviously, I did not stick exactly to my diet, but not like I got monkey bread like I wanted to. So good afternoon, everybody. Is it afternoon? Yep, 12:41, May 13th, 18 days out. 18 days out. I was back to 130 this morning, 130.7. As I told y'all yesterday that I was not worried about the scale being up because I knew that it would be down. Again, I think that our goal is like around 128 by this week's check-in. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right, 3 days for the scale to come down 2 pounds, which seems extreme, right? Like 2 pounds in 3 days. But like I said, these are all just fluctuations on the way down. So maybe I will get there and maybe I won't. But again, the body is bodying. We're just keeping the foot on the gas. Trained all morning. We added another camp. So we added that 7:30. I don't remember if I told y'all that. So now the morning goes straight through 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. But because it's a long morning, we have a second trainer come in to train at least just one camp so that the trainer who trains all morning still gets a break, right? Because I was having a break at 7:30. Remember, I would do the Closet Chronicles during that, but now there's no break. So anyway, all that to say is the other trainer came in to train. So I just took boot camp and I'm like, oh my gosh, it is so nice to now be completely done. Not completely because I still have cardio, but it was push-pull at the gym today. So I didn't exactly do the boot camp workout. I like made it work for what I needed to be doing for push-pull. But now I'm like, great. All I have is 45 minutes of cardio and then obviously like my 25 at the end of the night. But I'm like, that is so nice to be done. So I'm going to go to Powerhouse right now and either knock out my entire 45 or at least just do like 20 or 30 minutes. Go get Reagan. Reagan has Taekwondo tonight. And then probably after Taekwondo, just go back and finish the little bit that I have left. So it's quite nice. I was like, man, I could train and make the money, or I could not train and be done. And I chose the latter. I chose convenience for my life today. So yeah, list is out. New York is looking good. New York is looking deep. But you guys, I really do think that Ruben can be like in the top. I mean, definitely in the first call out. If he's not in the first call out, I'm blowing the whole thing up. But I think that Ruben is going to rank at New York and possibly, again, like make money, which is going to be huge for Ruben, huge for his career, and honestly, huge for his business. So if you're a praying person, please just pray for Ruben to be at his best. And obviously after that, there's nothing that we can do, but I think praying to win is stupid because everybody wants to win. Like, that's weird. But praying for Ruben to be at his best, and for safe travels and all that good stuff. So anyway, I don't even know if this video will be up in time for that, for those prayers to have done anything. But maybe me praying for that, it will magically go to God, and then God will put a message on your heart. You know what? I feel like I should pray for Ruben. And then you'll pray for Ruben before you even see this video. That has happened before. Like, where people are like, you know what? It just was on my heart to pray for you. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I love that because I needed that. So anyway, yeah, that's it. It's sunny. It's so gorgeous out. I wish it was a little warmer. But it is what it is. I also just think that at this level of leanness, it is so nice to be prepping during summer though, let me tell you, because when I'm in prep during the winter, you guys, it is a body temperature nightmare. It's a body temperature nightmare. Like, y'all, it's 70 degrees outside, 70 and sunny, and I have a hoodie on, but it feels nice. So anyway, last thing, unrelated, I don't think I said this on YouTube. I put this on Instagram a while ago. I said the one very weird, bizarre thing about getting lean, and I was like, I don't know if I've just never noticed this or if I've never been this lean, is that I am so lean that you can see my tail, like my tailbone is like etched out. Like, Normally we have butt cheeks, right? And then that's it. Like there's just a line. But at this level of leanness, there's no fat. So it is like my butt cheek. And then you can see my tailbone, and then it's my butt cheek. And it is weird. It looks like a tail. It is horrifying. It is completely horrifying that I basically have a tail now. But anyway, yesterday I was at the gym and we were doing Russian twists in boot camp, and you guys, it was so painful because I was literally on my tailbone and there was no cushion. And I've heard Sydney Gillen talk about that on her YouTube when she was talking about retiring and just like the way that her training is going to change. And she's like, honestly, I am just so looking forward to building some cushion on this butt, because when I'm in prep for figure, I'm rolling just on my tailbone and on my hip bones. I got no cushion. I'm building cushion. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I have never been so lean that it hurts me to sit down. Like I've seen people talk about that. I'm there, and it is freaking weird. It is so weird. Anyway, that is truly it. I will check in with y'all later. Good morning, you guys. It is the 14th, 17 days out. I tried to film this morning, but my storage is all messed up. I think because my phone like backed up my WhatsApp, and it was just like so much media that it literally stopped me from recording. It's never done that, or I can't remember the last time it did that, where it literally was like, no, we are not even going to film anything else. So anyway, where are we at? First off, oh my gosh, you guys, I am so itchy. I'm drinking this C4, which has beta alanine in it, but like I use beta alanine, like I drink C4 often enough, and Burn Boot Camp pre-workout also has beta alanine. It's only a half dose, but the itching that I feel right now, the tingling, it's like I've never used beta alanine before in my life. Like this is crazy, and I don't know why I'm so sensitive to it right now. Like I feel crazy right now. Like I like this feeling, but I hate this feeling. But I've been trying to use beta alanine more often. Even if I don't really feel like I need a pre-workout, beta alanine is like creatine. It's not like creatine, but it is like creatine in that it's something that you have to build up in your system. Beta alanine is not like caffeine, where like you take it and then you use it. It's more like creatine in that you take it and you build up you build up a vault of this in your system, and that's what you get the results from. You're not going to get like a result of beta alanine. You're not going to get the effects of beta alanine from taking it like 10 minutes before your workout. Some people just like that feeling during their workout. But anyway, all that to say is that it helps with your endurance. And for me, I'm like more concerned about my posing endurance. So it's not like your cardio endurance, it's like your muscular endurance. So I'm like, if I want to, again, have every single little factor that I can have be a little bit better by Legion, I want to try to do that. So anyway, I'm just trying to consume beta alanine every single day. So I love rice. I love Bum Energy. But if I'm going to be drinking an energy drink, I'm trying to keep it to C4 or something that has beta alanine. Or like I said, if I'm not drinking an energy drink, at least doing the Burn Boot Camp pre-workout, which is half caffeine. It's like not even half caffeine. It's like barely any caffeine. It's like 30 milligrams of caffeine. It's like barely any caffeine, and it's a half dose of beta alanine. So anyway, I'll just say I'm freaking itchy. I'm so itchy. I can't even think. I can't even talk. You know what? I'm gonna do my workout, and then I'm gonna come back because I cannot focus on anything other than like what my skin feels like right now. Okay, y'all. It is May 16th. Happy check-in day. I don't think that I've vlogged in 2 days. It's the afternoon. I'm picking up Reagan from school. I am 15 days out. I have been just fighting for my life. Shantae sent a message in our group chat this morning. She's like, wellness check, everybody. It's been like crickets in there. And I literally said, I am fighting for my life in these streets. I'm just busy. You know, I traveled last weekend, which is the beginning of this video. Ruben was out of town. Then he came back, but then I had to take him back to the airport in the middle of this week. Did I vlog that night? I feel like that was the last time I vlogged, was when I was coming home from taking Ruben, and I might have deleted that video because I was delulu. I was so delusional and like sleepy and tired, I might have deleted that video. Anyway, took Ruben to the airport late at night, came home, trained early the next day, like, and I've just been like ripping and running, trying to get cardio done, like trying to lift, trying to get the routine done, like trying to just do everything, right? Yes. Sorry, I just found a close spot at the school. So check-ins were this morning. I was 130.2. I told Ruben, like, I'm a little bit disappointed that number is not lower because I've been on. It is lower than it was last week, but only by, 0.2 or 0.5, I was really expecting to be in the 120s this week. So I was 130.7 at last week's check-in, and I've dropped a couple times, but I've gone up a couple times, and I just knew it was going to be in the 129 today. And it wasn't. It was 130.2. So anyway, that's a little irritating, but it is what it is. I look good. I posed yesterday in the new posing room at Powerhouse that I told myself and that I told everybody at Powerhouse that I wasn't going to use. And when I say everybody at Powerhouse, I mean the front desk when they're trying to sell me a $15 upcharge. I was like, honestly, I don't think I'm going to use a posing room. And then I surely did sneak in there yesterday. I look good while I was posing. Like, I know that I'm on track, but I just wanted the scales to go down. You know how it is. I've been pooping, but not the way I need to be. So I'm just like, Andrea, it doesn't matter. They're not putting you on a scale. I looked at my check-in this morning and I'm like, oh yeah, like you look, I am, y'all, I've never been this lean. This is crazy. It's actually wild. So yeah, we're 2 weeks out tomorrow, which is so freaking wild. And I feel like there's other stuff I want to talk about, but this video is already an hour long. So I'll just talk about it in the next one, which will be in, for me personally, it will be in like 15 minutes. For you, it'll be in a week. So anyway, thanks for watching as usual. Thanks for the support, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm nervous, but I'm excited because it's going to be a great show. The list comes out next week. Holy, I cannot believe we're that close. Anyway, 15 days out from Legion. I'll see you in the next one.